Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Gran Turismo World Series Exhibition 2022/23 Season Race 1 from Deep Forest Raceway. Today we got the Manufacturers Cup with the Group 3 cars here around the Deep Forest Raceway. First, we're going to take a look at how our best lap from qualifying went. Admittedly, not the best lap here in the world, but go ahead and take in the sights and sounds and just get a load of what we're dealing with here on the track. And that's our qualifying session done as we fast forward to the grid. Starting 11th here. Got the racing cars equipped. Since we're at the back of the pack, we're going to just kind of try to keep our nose clean here for the first part of the race. Then switch to the soft tires and hopefully make a lot of progress towards the end of the race. And now I'll cut out and just let you guys watch the start. Wow. Really? Okay. And as you can tell from some of my live audio there, we did not get the best start there. I did miss a shift there at the start, but I wasn't entirely sure what happened there or if that's just how it launched off the corner. Nevertheless, we're going to end up following all the way back to the grid here as we get smashed right there on the right front. Gives us a little bit of damage, so we just decided to settle back in and let everything just kind of pan out in front of us for the moment. And yeah, that's what you mean when you just sit back, just kind of try to keep your nose clean and wait for everybody else to take themselves out. We're going to come here through the final corner. We're going to make an initial run at this Mercedes, but break loose a little bit right there, so nothing we can really do at that end. So as we come to the end of lap 1, now we come into lap number 2. We're back here at the hairpin. Everybody's kind of jostling here for position. We are going to gain a spot off of a guy who's getting a penalty over here on the right. And nothing else for the time being. We'll just let us watch through the windy forest section again here. Again, just trying to make sure we stay alive here. So, we have this Audi. We really don't get a good run on him here in the final corner. Now we're going to cut down here to the start of lap 3. We're going to take a look at on the inside here of this corner now. Initially, I thought he was still to the left side of me, but if you look at the radar on the bottom right, he does shuffle behind me. That causes me to take this corner wide and then bounce off the wall and eventually slide in front of him, hoping I wasn't going to run into him. But a little bit of damage on our end, but nothing else that was going to hurt our day.
Wow,
And that is a proper example of having your rhythm thrown off in a rhythm section on a racetrack. We end up just kind of trying to settle back in here for a bit. We do lose track of these guys here for a minute, but then once we get around here to the next clip, you're going to see one of our biggest mistakes in a while.
That might be a penalty. Might have goofed that up.
And indeed, yep, that is going to be a penalty. Cannot cut across the line to enter the pits here.
Penalty.
But we switch from the hards to the soft to satisfy the rules compounds here. Put a little bit of gas in it just to be able to get to the end of the race comfortably and leave. And when we exit, we're gonna see that we have a nice little 3-second penalty on our hands.
Did I goof it? Yep.
And then fortunately we get to serve it right away so we can actually get that knocked out of the way. Now as we cut to a little bit later, what you're going to see us is you're going to see us cut the course and decide to use the grass as part of the track. And the game says, nope, can't do that. And they award us with a half-second penalty there, which obviously fair in our book. As we're now going to cut to this and just kind of clear that penalty out real quick. Not the cleanest driving by any standard of the imagination here. But now we cut ahead to lap number 10, where we now have some guys who are coming out of the pits here. Interestingly enough, the guy on the right is a BMW who outran us earlier. That just makes me wonder exactly what would have happened if we didn't have that 3-second penalty. Now we're going to cut down here to this portion, and, well, listen.
Where?
Indeed, and going back and looking at the replay, that section where there's like that green AstroTurf, I did have all 4 wheels to the left of that line, which is out of bounds. So naturally that does warrant us a 1-second penalty. Of course, at the time you're not thinking about those inches coming out from right in that matter of moments right in there, so it's just like, really? Was it really worth a second penalty? Probably not, but hey, those are the rules and that's what we write with. Saw a guy spin out down there at the bottom. We're now kind of in the mode where we're just basically counting on anyone else's mistakes to possibly improve our position here towards the end. But first, we gotta clear this 1-second penalty. I will admit that was a bit of a aggressive move on my end. I didn't mean to like pass him too terribly hard there, but we saw the position, he gave us the space, and as you see another position we get to take over from there, we get to get by him and move on, and eventually he just fell way back. But now we get to cut to the end. We're actually cutting to the last lap of the race. And as you saw, we had one other guy make a mistake to grant us another position. Now we have another Mercedes right here in front of us. And what you're going to see is me catch the Mercedes really quickly, which can only be down to one reason.
He's got to be out of gas.
So overall, just a very sloppy race. First one we've done in a while, admittedly, here. But nonetheless, one race down, just got some things to clean up now before the next one.
PlayStation